Thank you very much for staying with us tonight. We're discussing the battle at the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal with a lawyer and a stalwart of the All Progressives Congress APC, Jesutega Onokpasa. All right, Barrister, let's quickly move on. The PDP and Labour Party have called for live transmission of the proceedings at the tribunal. Why are they bent on this, and do you see any merit in all of this?
There is no merit in it. They are just trying to intimidate the judiciary. That's what there's this, since they realize that they don't have a petition, they don't have a case, they are just trying all their best to intimidate judges. You see, do you know what we do in law? We respect courts. Am I not the one who just told you that I don't agree with the judgment of the Supreme Court, but I accept it? Do you know when you are even entitled to criticize a judgment? It is after the judgment has been delivered. These people have started writing up judges, writing up the courts, condemning them, criticizing them before the case is even heard. So this drama, this shenanigans about televising the petition, it is just a ploy to intimidate people who are not intimidatable. I can assure you, we are lawyers. Lawyers are very difficult to intimidate.
All right. So interestingly, also,
I will not say, excuse me, Jumake, I will not say I am against televising a trial. If you want to televise, televise. It's at the discretion of the court. You understand me? At the end of the day, if it's televised, it is still this Obi and Atiku that will find themselves ashamed because there's nothing they can prove. There's no case here.
All right. So, interestingly, the tribunal has warned parties against sensational reporting of its proceedings. How well is this being adhered to so far?
Well, it is being adhered to by us. So that is up to the media. The problem with PDP and Labour is that they don't observe any rules. To be fair, it is really, there is too much disregard for the judiciary in this country. Let me even give you an example. Let me digress a little. The Supreme Court of Nigeria recently came out with a judgment. The judgment said that a certain gentleman called Edozie Njoku is the chairman of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA. Till today, I'm not aware that INEC has recognized that gentleman as the chairman of ABGA. How do you have a country like that where people disobey court judgments? And yet,
please,
excuse me. There is a problem
hold on. Please, let's leave out ABGA matter. Let's quickly move on to the next issue now.
It's not a question of ABGA. It's a question of disrespect for the judiciary. For people, you see this thing about people demonstrating on the street, going to the Supreme Court, insulting somebody like what's this running mate of Peter Obi, Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed. This is a man whom a court of law found had rigged an election. So by virtue of a court decision in this country, Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed is an election rigger. The person accusing Achiwaju of rigging election. Then he was sacked by the court for election rigging. Then he comes on air, on television, and starts trying to intimidate the judiciary, issuing instructions to the Chief Justice of Nigeria.
Now, from all we've seen so far, especially post-election issues, how critical is the issue of uploading of results to Irev to these petitions?
Good God. uploading of results.
How critical
Let me wrap it up for you.
Okay.
I heard you. I heard you clearly. There is no compulsion under the law to upload results. So that is even a complete non-issue. But beyond that, these results that they claimed were not uploaded, do these people that are complaining about, like Peter Obi is always saying, he's not complaining about the outcome of the election, he's not complaining about the result, he's complaining about the process. Does Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, his master, do they not know why the results were not uploaded? They were attacking the server. Their people were attacking the server. They were trying to hack the server. So the server was shut down. That's my own take on it. I'm not only brief for INEC.
All right, then. So,
excuse me. The server did not work.
Well, gradually running out of time.
Thanks to Peter Obi and Atiku. Okay, go on.
All right. So, we're still on this, but just extensively. Now, don't you think not uploading the results damaged the credibility of the election and its umpire?
Jesus Christ. How can it damage which credibility? Jumoke, there are 15 million votes on the other side. The Irev didn't work. You still add 15 million votes. I don't know how Nigerians reason. There is 6.1 million votes in Peter Obi's column. So let's do the math. There is 6.7 million votes or 6.8 million votes in Atiku's. Peter Obi's votes and Atiku's votes are 13 million votes already. Then you add Kwankwaso's 1.5 million votes. That's 14.5 million votes. If you now add all the votes, the little votes of them, Stevie Showore, them Malik, Ado Ibrahim, add all it comes to 50 million plus votes. That's the votes they got. The Irev did not. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria, Jumoke, that the opposition will get more votes than the ruling party. This is the first election. This election, as far as I'm concerned, is more credible than June 12th. Just look at the votes the opposition. They are the ones that wasted their votes.
So how about
they should have come together, gather their votes together, and then they might have had a chance of defeating us. They didn't do that. That's how we won.
So how about the matter of Tinubu not nicking 25% in Abuja? Don't you think this will hurt your case before the tribunal? Especially when senior lawyers like Agbakoba insist the law says it should have picked 25% in Abuja.
With respect, Olisa Agbakoba does not know the law. He does not. Simple. That is not the law. The law does not say somebody must win 25% in Abuja. Why must anyone win 25% in Abuja? Who are these people that live in Abuja that they are so special? Why not in Zamfara? Why not in Delta? Why not in Cross River? Why not in Lagos? What does anybody produce here in Abuja? This is just a city, a territory where people consume everything from all over the country. You are saying somebody must win 25% in Abuja. Abuja is less than a state. It is a territory. The Constitution just allows it to be treated as a state for certain purposes. So for this purpose of spread, the Constitution just said that, our citizens live in Abuja, let them be carried along. So if you get, let's say, 2/3 in 23 states, but you still manage to get, you get 1/4 in 23 states, and you still manage to get 1/4 in Abuja, and you are the candidate with the highest number of votes, we will just count that Abuja as a 24th state. That is the meaning there. Right. So suppose I won election with 25% in the whole 36 states, is he saying that because I did not get 25% in Abuja, I should not win the election? Is that reasonable? Law is intrinsically reasonable. So, with
All right.
respect to my
Barrister
learned
Onokpasa.
senior, Olisa Bakoba, he does not know what he's talking about.
All right. So the May 29 inauguration day is 18 days away, and some clerics have predicted it won't happen. Are you worried in the light of those doomsday predictions?
It's a doomsday prediction of what? You will get that there's not going to be an inauguration, a transition. Do you know how transitions work? There is this colleague of mine, Sam Amadi. He usually features on another channel. And then somebody sent me a tweet. A tweet he sent out of recent that I think he was rooting for postponement of inauguration, you know. And I was so disappointed because Sam Amadi, of all people, being a senior lawyer himself, should know how inaugurations work. Do you know what you can do for me, Jumake? Maybe tomorrow when you are free, drive down to the American consulate on Eleke Crescent in VI. I think it's called Walter Carrington now. I think, yes. It used to be Eleke Crescent. Then Abuja changed the name to Louis Farrakhan. And then Ashiwaju changed it to Walter Carrington, who was a great friend of ours during the June 12th struggle. Go there and ask them how transitions work, how inaugurations work. Do you know what is going to happen on May 29? You will see the Chief Justice of Nigeria. It is not a when that Baba Ahmed was saying he should not come and swear in Bola Tinubu. It is not a discretionary power. It is a duty. It is compulsory. A winner has emerged in an election. This is not a June 12th moment at all. In June 12th, Friwosu was prevented from even announcing the results, completing the announcement. Then the election was subsequently annulled. In this case, the results were collated, they were announced. A winner was declared. A certificate of return was issued to the winner of the election. The person is a president-elect, and a president-elect, contrary to what Sam Amadi was insinuating, is a constitutionally recognized position. It doesn't have to be written there, it's automatic. He won an election. In America, by 12 noon, sometimes maybe the old president, the outgoing president is making a speech. They usually choreograph the inauguration to coincide with the taking of oath by 12 noon. In order not to cut into the time of the tenure, excuse me, let me explain this to you. Cut into the time of the former president, and in order not to extend the time of the new president. So they coincide it with 12 noon. At 12 noon, whether the incoming president has not been sworn in or not, that president-elect is already the president. Go to the American consulate and ask them. They will tell you, so it's automatic.
Really out of time. So let me ask you this final question.
So,
how prepared is the APC for the task of governance? And what kind of can you hold on? And what kind of president do you think Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be? In 30 seconds.
The very best. The very, very best Nigeria has ever had. Bola Tinubu is the most prepared person to be president in the entire history of this country. Just look at what he did in Lagos. Case closed. That's all I will say.
All right, fantastic.
Batman
Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I've been speaking with a lawyer and a stalwart of the All Progressives Congress APC, Barrister Jesutega Onokpasa, for discussion on the battle at the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us tonight. Thank you once again. Thank you.